Alright guys, today is another beautiful day at Age Green Campaign Initiative, and I have a wonderful guest in the studio who is always coming to give us some sensitization and some beautiful tips on how to go about our environmental day-to-day affairs. And today in the studio I have again all the way from the Age Green Campaign Initiative, the head of advocacy, who is here to give us one or two tips about the environmental as usual.
Hi, good afternoon, Abuja. Trust we are all doing great today. It's a beautiful sunny day, though last night was kind of rainy, but today we'll have a bright day. So good afternoon to you all.
Okay, joining us right here, you can see we are having a Zoom, and right here we want to hear from Miss Elizabeth from Abuja. Miss Elizabeth from Abuja, you have something to tell us?
Okay. Good afternoon once again. So I am here with this very interesting topic that we don't often talk about. So, and it's one of the major environmental problems we have in the world, which is no other but deforestation. So, what do we mean by deforestation? So, deforestation is the act of permanently removing trees either for logging, for agriculture, or for urbanization purposes. So we all know that as the population of the world increases, people open up new places and they try to build. They go as far as they construct, they build industries, they build companies. People open up new farmlands for agriculture and all that. So whilst all that is good, they have serious environmental consequences. Sometimes when we talk like this, it will look like we are just making noise because it's something that is not felt immediately. But over time, these issues come up and they cause a lot of environmental degradation, environmental crisis, and we feel it in our system every day. But a lot of us don't even know how this happens. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be talking on most of the effect of deforestation, the negative effect of deforestation. While it is good, we use the wood for construction, for logging, we use the wood for a lot of things, paper and all of that. So I'm not saying that we should not construct or we should not open up new lands for agriculture. It is good. At least to solve the problem of food scarcity, we need more agricultural lands, okay? And then we need to construct, we need to open up new cities. But while we are doing this, we need to do it sustainably. So when sustainability, like, we do it so that our future generation can come up and meet some of these resources. Land is one of all those natural resources is one of the inheritance that will keep for our future generation. If we clear up all the last tree on earth, on planet, and we kill the last fish in the sea, that's when we'll know that money is not everything, houses are not everything. So all these things put together make up the ecosystem. Now, when you talk of deforestation is very broad. The negative effect of deforestation is very broad, amongst which are fragmentation of the forest. Now, when these forests get fragmented, you open up new lands. Now, it causes biodiversity loss, habitat loss. Now, most of the animals that live in the forest, when you open up the noise of you trying to even cut down the trees, now opening up the place, not every animal you can find them close to our residential environment. Now, what do this cause for our wildlife? Most of them, in fact, as I'm sitting here now, there are some animals I've never seen since I was born. Not that they never existed, they existed. But because of deforestation, opening up of new places, these animals, most of our animals, according to the IUCN categorization of endangered species, a lot of our species have gone, are already on their list, are already on extinct. So now deforestation is a very, very key. It disrupts the food cycle, nutrient cycle, and even water cycle. Now forests serve as okay. Let me just talk on the effect or negative effect of it. But before we dive into that, I would like us to talk on the importance of forests. Forests serve as carbon sequestration for both plants and animals. Okay, forests, they also store carbon 2 oxide, that's carbon dioxide. It's a major greenhouse gas that is found in the atmosphere. So forests, they absorb this gas, these harsh gases from the atmosphere, which could have been very, very detrimental to human health. Forests absorb them and then store them, and to enable us to breathe good air. Now, when these forests are being cut down, it has a lot of negative effects.
Okay, to cut you a little bit, I want to ask you now, Miss Elizabeth, what are you advising on the forestry? What is your key advice to the nation about forestry?
Okay, my key advice is when you cut down a tree, you need to plant a tree. Trees take time to grow. It depends on the species. Most trees take up to 100 years before it matures for another use. Now, if you clear down the whole tree now, so what will the future generation use? So that is why we are advocating that it is good to plant trees. Even when you are constructing your house, at least tree planting, it should be part of your plan. Tree is very, very essential. It's one of the natural resources we cannot just take away. Now it helps us. The ultraviolet rays of the sun is being controlled, at least by this forest. You know, they sequester carbon, they help human beings a lot. Aside from its economical benefits, it also has benefits on health too. So we are encouraging you from Age Green Campaign Initiative. We always advocate for a cleaner and a better environment. So we are bringing you this live from Age Green Campaign Initiative to enable you, like if you are doing your construction, you are building plants, everything you are doing, tree planting should be part of it. Let's encourage green economy. Let's encourage blue economy. Let's encourage an eco-friendly society.